Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Wednesday, June 26, 2019. Well, we have tranquil weather conditions in place this morning with light and variable winds. Some locally dense fog, especially on Long Island. Visibility is starting to rise, though. Earlier on this morning, we had visibility below a mile, but that fog is starting to rapidly give way. But a very humid air mass is certainly in place, far more humid than what we've been dealing with. And actually, it's going to be one of the hottest days of the year, relatively speaking, compared to what we've been dealing with, especially for this summer. Thus far has been anything but hot, a little humid, certainly wet, but not exactly hot. And this period of weather from now on through the end of the week will certainly, some would certainly consider this hot, especially with temperatures right around 90 degrees. Of course, I know some of you guys out there don't consider it hot unless it's over 95 and the heat index is of around 100. So to each their own. But one thing is for sure, it is definitely going to be humid out there. Now, these winds are going to be light and variable, and that's a really important observation, because what that tells me is that if we do get an isolated thunderstorm to develop, well, it's not going to be moving all that much. So where it develops, it will drop a lot of rainfall. So definitely keep an eye on that, as I certainly will, for the potential for some localized flash flooding. When we take a look at the satellite picture, not much really going on. We do have these little weak troughs here, and this is going to be really important for this forecast, for not only for today, but on through Friday, where these weak troughs and weak cold fronts and weak leftover boundaries from previous thunderstorms are going to play an important role on where the potential for isolated thunderstorms will show up in the afternoon. And where they show up, again, they'll have the potential to produce some very heavy rainfall and the potential for flash flooding. Where they don't show up, scattered clouds and temperatures basically around the mid-80s to lower 90s. So pretty much what you would expect for summer. So let's dive into this forecast for today. Again, watch out for an isolated thunderstorm in the afternoon. Otherwise, scattered cloud cover is expected with highs in the mid-80s. For tonight, watch out for some scattered cloud cover, a few lingering isolated thunderstorms. Otherwise, the primary threat will be locally dense fog, especially along the coast, with lows in the mid-60s. For tomorrow afternoon, again, keep an eye out for an isolated thunderstorm here and there, potential for very heavy rainfall. Look for temperatures to range from the mid-80s to lower 90s throughout the region. And Friday, rinse and repeat. Watch out for the threat for locally dense fog in the morning, isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon and early evening, and temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 60s for lows and mid 80s to lower 90s for highs. On Saturday, a slow-moving cold front will linger over the region with widespread showers and thunderstorms. And it doesn't look like the best weekend for outdoor activities. Temperatures on Saturday look to be in the upper 60s for lows and lower to mid 80s for highs. On Sunday, that cold front boundary hangs around with a couple of short waves already rotating through, producing widespread showers and thunderstorms. Again, not the best weekend for outdoor activities. Look for lows in the upper 60s and highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. On Monday, naturally, we clear out with high pressure in control, with lows in the upper 50s to lower 60s and highs in the mid to upper 70s. And on Tuesday, it's even cooler. High pressure in control with clear skies. Look for lows in the mid 50s to lower 60s, highs in the mid 80s though. And on Saturday, another cold front will be moving through with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Look for lows in the upper 60s to lower 70s and highs in the mid 80s to lower 90s. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Steven DiMartino, and as always, stay safe out there.